Hi everyone, welcome to Mastering the Game of Allyship Day 10. We've made it 10 days through this container and I've already seen tons of amazing shifts start to happen. So today we're going to finish up the work with our 10-year self, and this time we're going to work on our guide self for our 10-year self. So this is going to be the character that knows the answer. This is going to be the character that knows how to integrate all of the needs of our victim, our villain, our hero, and help our hero take the next step towards our 10-year self. So this is going to be the person that brings in as much self-awareness as possible, and in fact has also brought in information from the guide of the student self. You'll find that a lot of these guide roles will be bringing information from a common set of wisdom. So today's homework is actually not that difficult. We're going to do 2 3-2-1s today. First, we're going to do a 3-2-1 on the 10-year self guide self, and then we're going to do one more 3-2-1 on the 10-year self in general and see if any of those goals have already started to shift. Because you might notice that having now integrated all of the needs of these different parts, that you might actually have different goals. They might become more realistic, or you might actually have bigger goals. You might be giving yourself permission to really lean into that. And to add this, like we do for all of our different parts, be sure to add fun. So, to bring it all together, this is what we did over the last 3 days, is that we introduced the AQUAL framework, so the interior individual, interior collective, exterior individual, exterior collective, I, we, it, its. We started setting goals that align with those different quadrants to make sure that we're getting a full dimensional picture of the things that we want. Interior states, relationships, participation in certain systems, and just material realities that we want to bring in for ourselves. We've learned how to do that into very specific detail to bring in as many senses as possible. And again, like always, we've gone through the different story structure so that we can do this for all of our different characters. And we brought in values. So really today is an integration day. It's the call to pull everything together to see if we can find sustainable, integrative goals that we can really commit to for our 10-year self. And what you'll notice out of this work is that your 10-year self is actually kind of a moving target. You'll find that if you do this exercise again in a week, in a month, in a year, your 10-year self is going to change, because doing this process is actually going to accelerate you towards that 10-year self. It's never going to take 10 years to get a lot of this stuff done. We kick it out into the future so that we can future pace it, so that we don't terrify our brains. But you'll find that this goal moves towards you faster and faster, and as it moves faster, it expands your view of what is possible, which then makes your ability to create a new goal even more expansive. This is one of my favorite ways to goal set, because it makes sure that you brought all parts online and it's responsive to certain life conditions. There are going to be certain things that happen in the future that are going to affect your 10-year plan that you have no idea what they are, but the ability to constantly be in dialogue with this 10-year self character is going to set you up to do really amazing stuff. So take it easy today. You're still going to do 2 3-2-1s, a 3-2-1 on the guide self, and an updated 3-2-1 on the 10-year self, including the values and the goals as everything that makes sense. And tomorrow we're going to start working on the ideal ally self. And so this is going to be where a lot of the big work comes from. So everything that we've done now has been foundational to really start expanding our imagination and really getting clear on what behaviors, actions, objects, feeling states build up our embodied idea of what an ideal ally is. And so we're also going to be introducing developmental levels and exercises that allow us to have access to embodied states. And so I'm really excited to share that with you. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.